I am the Eye of Obel.
Standing by.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
I've got your back.
Number 0, Ambi.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Final go.
Recalibrating. The enemy is ambushing.
All right, I'll take over.
Show no mercy.
A little gift.
Adjusting for wind. You're in my sights.
Straight on cue.
Save your strength, Envy. Ether vision activate.
A perfect conduit.
Don't hesitate. This bullet will reach its mark.
A sound strategy. Resolve.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Number 0.
I've got your back.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Half balance.
Adjusting for wind. Recalibrating.
Right on cue. Right over.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Suppressing fire.
Sneak attack.
Ether vision activate.
Stay focused.
Holding position.
Copy.
Let's play a little.
Hit the core. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Resolve.
Pierce right through. Adjusting for wind.
Down strategy.
Got you covered. Attacking from our blind spot.
Alright. Weakling. You're nothing but prey.
The target's weary.
Mind the voltage. Outbound.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Don't hesitate. Recalibrating. I'll take point. Show no mercy.
Right over.
Let's play a little.
왔다.
Enemy target discovered. Guardian Mark 3.
I'm on it.
Get behind me! The target's weary!
Keep focused.
You're in my sight. Got you covered. Recalibrating.
A sound strategy.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
A perfect conduit. Loyalty. This is the path I follow.
Good day, Proxy. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Our first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any...
With all due respect to the client, the proxy's role is to guide people through the...
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability, to be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with.
All right, you've sold me.
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues. All we...
Wait, just a photo?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible they just don't want to well then, I'll leave this commission in your...
Finding someone with just a photo and a melody.
Maybe we should check Port Elpis. Women with their eyes... Remember? You were in a bad mood, so we went to the sea to clear our heads.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I remember. Anyway, it's an unexpected lead. Let's check out the port and see if we can dig anything up. got nothing.
Looks like this isn't something that can be solved with a quick trip to the port. But since we're here, how about we try playing the harmonica?
I agree. Playing the harmonica...
I guess there's no saying no to you. Fine. But just so you...
that was pretty... painful.
Excuse me. Were you the ones playing the harmonica just...
Sorry for my brother making a bit of a ruckus. We'll just... Wait, you're the person in the photo. When did you...
My apologies. Moving quietly is second nature to me. I didn't mean to startle you.
Actually, we're proxies. The song was given to us by our client. We didn't expect it to help us find you. Our client is looking for you, you see. Why don't we just...
I see. Please lead the way.
Why don't we head back to the store?
Okay, let's go check in with Shepard. Oh,
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time.
Miss Charon, I've already contacted the information broker who issued the commission. Once he gets here, it shouldn't be long before...
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV...
let me see. You're right.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I heard a faint buzzing sound. I'm moving around the room and noticed...
Sorry. I hope my question didn't seem rude.
No need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world. As
It's me again! You two found the target already?
I'm glad you're impressed, but you seem somewhat...
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the... I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his knock-knock account since just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location.
From the edge of a hollow?
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's alright.
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Could you share that location with me?
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the Hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into without a...
I'm a soldier. I served with the Air Defense Force under the Ⴡ Division. Even after retiring, I've made countless trips into the Hollow. The heart rates of you and the two proxies here seem to have just... As for getting into the Hollow... Proxies, can I request your assistance? I'll pay the commission fee as best I can. If you don't want to be involved...
We're just as eager to find the client. After all, no client, no payment. Besides...
How did you know?
So I was right. You remind me of how Belle and I used to be. So fixated on finding someone. Well, since Miss Charon wants to investigate, I'm willing to act as the proxy for no additional fee.
I see. That works for me. With the client still...
I'm really sorry for troubling you both. Finding this...
Don't worry about it. Seeing how determined you are to find this person, we can't just sit back and...
This is the path I follow.
Good day, Proxy. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Our first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any...
With all due respect to the client, the proxy's role is to guide people through the...
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability, to be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with.
All right, you've sold me.
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues. All we...
Wait, just a photo?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible they just don't want to well then, I'll leave this commission in your...
Finding someone with just a photo and a melody.
Maybe we should check Port Elpis. Women with their eyes... Remember? You were in a bad mood, so we went to the sea to clear our heads.
Now that you mention it... Yeah, I remember. Anyway, it's an unexpected lead. Let's check out the port and see if we can dig anything up. got nothing.
Looks like this isn't something that can be solved with a quick trip to the port. But since we're here, how about we try playing the harmonica?
I agree. Playing the harmonica...
I guess there's no saying no to you. Fine. But just so you...
that was pretty... painful.
Excuse me. Were you the ones playing the harmonica just...
Sorry for my brother making a bit of a ruckus. We'll just... Wait, you're the person in the photo. When did you...
My apologies. Moving quietly is second nature to me. I didn't mean to startle you.
Actually, we're proxies. The song was given to us by our client. We didn't expect it to help us find you. Our client is looking for you, you see. Why don't we just...
I see. Please lead the way.
Why don't we head back to the store?
Okay, let's go check in with Shepard. Oh,
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time.
Miss Charon, I've already contacted the information broker who issued the commission. Once he gets here, it shouldn't be long before...
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV...
let me see. You're right.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I heard a faint buzzing sound. By moving around the room and noticed...
Sorry. I hope my question didn't seem rude.
No need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world. As
It's me again! You two found the target already?
I'm glad you're impressed, but you seem somewhat...
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the... I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his ⴚᴚ account since just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location.
From the edge of a hollow?
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's alright.
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Could you share that location with me?
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into without a...
I'm a soldier. I served with the Eridu Defense Force under the ⴡ division. Even after retiring, I've made countless trips into the hollow. The heart rates of you and the two proxies here seem to have just... As for getting into the hollow... Proxies, can I request your assistance? I'll pay the commission fee as best I can. If you don't want to be involved...
We're just as eager to find the client. After all, no client, no payment. Besides...
How did you know?
So I was right. You remind me of how Belle and I used to be. So fixated on finding someone. Well, since Miss Charon wants to investigate, I'm willing to act as the proxy for no additional fee.
I see. That works for me. With the client still...
I'm really sorry for troubling you both. Finding this...
Don't worry about it. Seeing how determined you are to find this person, we can't just sit back and...
I am the Eye of Obel.
Number 0, Captain of Silver Squad. It's been a while. Standing by.
Ooh, let's make a grand entrance!
Miss Charon, I need some time to calculate the hollow route.
Leave this to me, Proxy. Actually, I've been to this hollow before for reasons. I still remember the way forward clear as day.
Take the shot. Roger.
Oh, why don't you wait just a little longer? Calculating a path doesn't...
The path ahead. It should be right around here. I wasn't here too long ago. One moment, Proxy. I might have misremembered. I just need to think. Adjusting for wind.
I'm sure you're well aware that hollows undergo periodic spatial distortions and reconstruction.
Down strategy. Oh, that's the news.
That's why each time we enter, we need the most up-to-date carrot.
Sorry for being so presumptuous, Proxy. I got ahead of myself and made things difficult.
By the way, Miss Charon, how are you so fluid when you move and fight? Is it because of your exceptional hearing and tactile senses?
Ether vision activate. And that's one part of it. In fact, my eyes gained some unique abilities as they came.
Suppressing fire.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
I can't see most things clearly, but I'm able to detect the etheric fluctuations of nearby humans,
Wait, something's up ahead. There's someone on the ground. What could have happened? Who did this?
Given the depth of the wound and the caliber of the bullet, the killer was a sniper, just like me.
The surrounding ether levels have increased significantly. What's going on?
He won't back down.
Hold on. Let me find what's causing the ether level increase. Up ahead, there are multiple devices leaking ether non-stop.
Right on cue. Let us...
These are high-pressure ether storage tanks, filled with highly concentrated ether. As soon as the valve is open, the ether will flow out at a fixed rate. Suppressing fire!
Such high ether concentrations will make the nearby ethereals more active, and cause more to show up.
Mark! Yeah.
Charon, it'll be dangerous if we keep moving forward. All high-pressure ether tanks have been disabled. We can keep moving.
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still alive.
They're still survivors.
Confirmed. 1 is seriously injured. A bullet pierced their lung. The other 3? No one the one with severe wounds. His etheric...
Ooh, help me. It hurts.
Is there nothing...
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll bleed out long before we can get him out.
Am I...
Are you all right? Did you get hurt fighting earlier?
I'm fine, don't worry about me. As I mentioned before, these eyes of mine have their uses, but they bring just as much inconvenience. Staring into death, it's not something I handle well.
I remember now. There was a madman, a lunatic.
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand? There are 2 more unconscious survivors here.
Leave. We can...
Looks like the person behind this has already left. Charon.
Thank you all for assisting me, even though I'm a stranger.
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives.
I do have some questions left to ask. Before that, could the three of you introduce yourselves?
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the Defense Force.
I'm Jesse, currently...
My turn? Did you see my friend when you were in the Hollow?
If I'm not mistaken, we didn't come across anyone like that in the Hollow, among both the survivors.
It's all right. I'll keep looking. I hope she's okay. We were all...
Remembrance Day?
As the name suggests, it's a day organized by the Defense Force for the families of deceased soldiers and veterans.
I didn't know the Defense Force did that. Huh.
If I can't find her anywhere else, I'll head to Remembrance Day.
Was your missing friend also a member of the Defense Force?
Yes, she and I were in the same squad.
This sounds like a series of murders targeting the Defense Force. But then...
No, you're probably not far off. Jesse claims to have been up front, but he neglected to mention he was once part of the
Well... I just don't like bringing up my past in the Defense Force. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. I was part of Obsidian Division's Noct Squad.
I was also in the Obsidian Division, Impura Squad. I don't know who those who died...
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, during the fall of the old capital, didn't our three squad...
We did?
I have a vague memory of it, but there were so many people on the mission.
Thank you all for the information. I'm starting to see a pattern in the killer's choice of target. I came to this hollow because someone I'm searching for sent me its location. And that person was likely being held by the killer as well.
You're not giving us much to go on. At least tell us what kind of person you're looking for, male or female.
Sorry, I don't have much else to share. Even so, if any of you...
You don't even know who they are, yet you're so determined to find them. Is it really going to be an issue if...
Maybe. I've been searching for someone for a long time. They might be the key to achieving...
I see. Whatever happens...
Thank you. But please, prioritize your own safety.
Of course. Once I've checked out Remembrance Day...
Finn, you've already been to the Hollow.
Did you run all the way here? Do you need a moment?
I'm fine. Did you find any clues there?
There are traces left behind. Signs of a kidnap.
That's right. It seems the client was kidnapped, taken into the Hollow, and later moved...
Well, just take a look for... I checked a map of ᴡᴜ. This spot...
We were just stressing over a lack of leads, and now one conveniently falls into our laps?
You're sure it's just a disappearance for now, and nothing more serious has happened, right? If just be careful. Any casualties, and this will become something beyond our control.
Thank you for not revealing what really happened to that information broker.
Don't mention it, but why keep secrets? From a practical standpoint...
The killer is a sniper who has no qualms about taking lives. Judging by the victim's injury, most Hollow Raiders lack experience dealing with snipers. Asking for help from others would only delay the search. The client is at risk right now.
I may have kept it from Shepard, but I have to admit, it's too dangerous. That location message seems cagey.
I understand. I really do. But what if we're late and something happens?
Why is the client so important to you, Charon? Would you be willing to tell us? Are you so set on finding that?
The client's true identity might be the very person I've been looking for. Since leaving the military, I've spent years searching for my missing teammates. They were more than just I've scoured countless hollows and every corner of New Eridu to find them. It's called Homecoming. My squad leader composed it. Only a police proxy. This client is the...
I understand how anxious you must be right now. We can help you, but...
Thank you, Proxy. I feel much better knowing I have your support. You can trust me.
I've got your back.
Number 0. This is the path I... Strike!
Looks like there's something here.
Proxy, look at this.
Why is there a communicator?
There's hardly any dust on it.
Oh, such a...
Who are you? And the sniper of...
Sniper. Or should I say Charon now? Haven't you shared your past with our dear Prox? You can call me Grim Vulture, the one behind this string of murders. You see...
Looks like you've done your homework on me. Just because my presence interfered with your...
I thought you were just going to be another obstacle in my way.
I'm not sure what you're referring. If you hand them over, perhaps...
So your version of making a deal is stalling for time to look. You seem to have rather unique eyes.
Seems talking won't resolve this.
Now that's the spirit. If you're looking for someone, oh, and I've prepared a little gift for all your...
Watch out for Grim Vulture taking shots from afar. Is there nothing we can do?
Copy.
I found a box.
still remember what's inside the box, right? Aloy's cap. The one Styx always wore.
No time to lose.
Curious as to how they died. I'll tell you. He took his own life. Now it wasn't much different from being off by ethereals.
The target's weary. The light is but one step away.
Ethereal had almost completely taken over his body. He was being corrupted, covered in ether crystals. His body was fully formed.
I'm on it.
Another high-pressure ether tank. And a lot of ethereals have already been drawn to it.
We did it, Proxy. Let's keep moving. I want to catch that murder.
Acheron's favorite gloves. It wasn't easy getting my hands on them. As expected of such a thin, beautiful commander, even her gloves are stylish.
I swear on my blade.
Such a pity. In the end, after her intimacy. Don't you think that's a shame, little sniper?
The combat. I won't back down.
Such beautiful hands. They could no longer wait. Ethereal's gnawed off her arms, and part of her leg as well.
Flip the switch. Don't hesitate.
And she still had smartphones. She stood tall, even in death.
Increase firepower.
It's just as I said. She died from multiple collisions. Even the most beautiful sun will wither without protection. Won't it?
Here, copy.
Do you think I'm telling the truth or a lie this time?
How long do you intend to keep up this game of cat and mouse?
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
I'll be coming to your hideout soon. Wipe that smile off your face and wait. Wait and see what I'm going to do. Supporting position.
I'm unstoppable.
Congratulations! You found the third box. Inside is... There weren't enough boxes, so I had to cram them together. They're just a medic and an engineer, not...
That's enough. Using her squad mates who are like family to mentally torture her.
Oh dear. Did I go too far? My sincerest apologies. Relax. The person you're looking for isn't here. And those are just fakes. I didn't actually take them from her Her comrades are long since corpses in the hollow. A decisive strike to be sure. But as I've already said...
I didn't expect to kill you so easily. There was a subtle change in your ether fluctuations the moment I fired. You knowing my past makes me feel sick. But after seeing that you're just a coward who feels fear from another's killing intent...
Coward, you say? How fascinating. You were little more than a hollow shell. I know your composure is nothing more than a facade. You've never truly faced.
We both believe her squad is still alive. You can stop with the lies. Why are you so fixated on Charon? Just because she used to serve in the defense force?
Nothing to do with it. Then why don't you go ask her about it? What surprises me more is...
Shut up.
If she won't tell you, I will. Those so-called alive squad mates of hers went missing during the fall when the old capital fell. Countless Defense Force soldiers were either killed by ethereals or became them. The surviving soldiers, obviously, her squad mates, the members of Liar's Squad, were among the dead. But since their bodies were never found, she insists they're still alive.
I didn't lie to the proxy. They're alive. I have proof.
I could never understand? Huh. You think it's hard to understand your...
My eyes. I lost nearly 90% of my vision during the fall of the old capital. But in every second of every day for years, I've seen my squad mates. They're alive, waiting for me to find them. Why...
That's your proof? Did you hear that? Proxy hiding in the bang book. You'd rather believe those visions of your teammates are... Will you finally face reality? Or will...
I'm not lying to myself.
Really want to find your squad mates who have been missing for years to give yourself some so-called reason to go on? Giving up already? At least you've got...
Charon is not a coward. Someone who enters the Hollows despite the condition. At the very least, she's far braver than a criminal like you, who hides in the shadows, enjoys torturing others, and is...
Proxy,
Your proxy sure has a way with words. I won't waste any more...
I've completed analysis of the surrounding fissures. Charon, snap out of it. We can use that fissure to...
Fissures? When did you... Still try...
Charon? Do you want some hot cocoa? I'm sure you're exhausted after such a...
Thanks, but...
Don't listen to ᴑᴜᴜᴜ. They'd say anything to get under your skin. Once we start doubting the truth, we've fallen into their trap.
No, Proxy. I think ᴑᴜᴜᴜ has a point. The things ᴑᴜᴜᴜ left. When I touched them, I was reminded of the day the old capital fell. I tried to shake off that feeling, but the truth is, I can't...
Would you be willing to share more? What really happened?
That day, in the first hour Hollow Zero started expanding, Defense Force HQ thought it was just a Liar Squad was among the first troops sent there. Before we left, our superiors promised reinforcements would be on the way. But soon after we began the mission, we realized things weren't going to go like we thought. The Defense Force troops outside the Hollow soon realized this was no ordinary disaster. Honestly, even if they had come to help, it wouldn't have changed anything. I watched as members of I was a weak point in our formation. An ether shot fired by an ethereal hit my eyes, corrupting them. I'm not sure how long I was out, but just before losing my vision, I briefly regained consciousness. When I woke up again, I was already back at base. The higher-ups detonated the Shiryu pillars. For some reason, the image of my squad mates being the last thing I saw has stated they must have continued fighting after I fell unconscious. Eventually getting lost, the Defense Force, civilians, no one believes me. So why am I wrong, Proxy? Are these eyes pointless? I knew that's what you thought. In Interpreting what my eyes see as proof my squad mates are still alive, but if they're really gone, why would I have been given these eyes, which bring nothing but pain if they're truly no longer alive? How can I apologize to them in person? Tell them I'm sorry. Sorry for their faces are all so blurry. I can't see their expressions. I can't even bear to look at them. If their final look at me was...
Charon, listen to me. Even if everyone else thinks you're wrong, Belle and I will always stand by your resolve to find your squad mates. You don't need to make any justifications. Because someone close to us is missing too. And we desperately hope she's still alive. Even if the whole world doesn't understand, we will. But I also think, being consumed by this obsession, unable to move forward, that's not what those who matter to us would want.
That's right. Charon, you're a very kind person. Maybe that's why you feel responsible for protecting everyone.
Yeah, you can trust us to have your back. We're certain that ʟᴑⴡ hasn't killed the client yet. As long as we have a lead, there's still hope. Your will and determination shouldn't be dismissed. No matter how things turn out, we'll stand by your side.
Proxy, thank you. I feel better now. At the very least, I want...
Sorry to disturb you at this hour. Did you go investigate that new holo? How's it going? Oh, never mind. The client just shared a new location with me.
They're pretty eager, huh? Which holo is it this time?
No, it's not a holo. If I'm reading this...
Scott Outpost? Isn't that managed by the defense?
It's Remembrance Day. Don't you recall what Aaron said before?
So they're not trying to lure us into a holo this time. What's the deal?
Whether it's a provocation or a trap, I'm not missing any chance to face ʟᴑⴡ.
Miss, I'm sorry for being mean to you before. Mom told me you were protecting Dad until the very last—
I'm really sorry. Zeta was really young when it happened, so she was too little to understand.
No, she was right. If only I'd been strong enough to take down most of the ethereals.
Oh, that's not fair. The old capital was falling.
In spite of it all, you survived.
I've always known the truth. I failed to— That's something I can't face, even after all this time.
You really don't know us at all. Just look all around you. After my husband passed away, Zeta and I were— Styx always wanted our daughter to study art. And
Mom and I have our tough days, but I often—
Thank you for always being by my—
Well, I suppose you must have heard.
Ethel, ᴚᴚ used to tell me about you.
Yes, that's true, but I bet he never told you I used the benefit every time when I was too weak to take care of him.
As for me, well, I'm currently—
A fashion designer.
It is. I'm sure I admit I had no idea how— Anyway, I'm planning— You know, she used to talk about you when she came—
As you can see, all of us have made it to this day, carrying the will of the— Please remember, everything—
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It's been wonderful to hear about how you're all doing and to listen to the—
Speaking of which, I wasn't
I could ask you the same thing, Ethel.
I'm here because of Nathan's message, too. He was pretty insistent, so I thought—
So it's the same for all of us.
Sorry, but who's this Nathan you're talking—
Nathan is Lethe's younger brother. Frankly, out of all of us, he's probably the one who wants to see—
The day the old capital fell, his squad was responsible. He's told us that story so many times. When they saw how bad things were in that hollow.
He always blamed himself and wanted to find you to apologize. But the truth is, we all lost someone in that disaster. And for a while, we resented—
May I ask what the name of Nathan's squad was when he was in the Defense Force?
The Impera squad of the Obsidian Division.
Nothing. It's just— I think—
Is she here to speak on behalf of the soldiers? A decorated—
Everyone please, quiet down. Zoe of Nemesis.
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to stand here and speak on behalf of all of the soldiers of the Defense Force. Today, many of us lost relatives or friends in the disaster, and I am no exception. Losing the friends you cherish to the Hollow. However, to the families of the fallen soldiers, hold your head. They gave their lives facing an unstoppable disaster in honor of the wishes of the departed. My speech was meant to end here. The reason you all agree with what I've said is because it offers a way to step. This is the new Eridu of today. A huge— No one talks about the soldiers who gave their lives. This is a new Eridu. Your applause makes me realize what meaning does the
Miss—
Open your eyes! I'm speaking to those who have lost loved ones. If death is the medal for the fallen, then pain is the cross the living to tear the wound open once again, so you'll never forget this.
I don't agree.
Charon, I didn't expect you to be here for Remembrance Day. How are things going?
Among the people standing here, there's a woman who raised her daughter with the survivor benefits left by her husband. Another who's been able to carry on with her life. The will of the deceased lives on in every person here. The soldiers who died— The old me might have agreed with what you said, but someone taught me that pain and hardship can lead to hope. They helped me see that hope could be inherited. That's why. I believe the departed didn't leave us wounded or with a heavy cross to bear. Each of us holds a harmonica that plays the melody of life. At first, it may sound awkward, but it will eventually flow smoothly, taking on our—
You seem quite certain about what you're saying. Tell me then.
I'm not sure. I can't picture the exact melody, but I trust the answer I've chosen.
A vague and insubstantial answer, isn't it? I was right about you, Charon. From the moment we met, I knew we'd never—
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Everyone, I apologize for taking up your time. My speech ends.
What do you think, Proxy?
Her demeanor and what she said earlier. Something was
You mean about her real identity, right? Look, shielded by her identity as a decorated soldier, she seemed pretty confident that she arrived so brazenly and left without a care. If I'm right about—
Looks like you're a little busy, so I'll keep it short. The client— I'll send you the location shortly. It should be an entrance to the hollow in Port Elpis.
A location with a picture of the hostages.
Charon, what's your plan? No matter what you decide.
I've made up my mind. Proxy, please accept my official commission. It's up to me to stop Grim Vulture. Stop her from crushing everything. I am the Eye of Obel.
Standing by. Dun, 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 dun.
Charon, look! Another communicator.
Another communicator?
Oh, really?
Do you really still need to disguise your voice?
You're right. Seems there's no need for secrecy anymore.
Zoe. No. Grim Vulture. You, like me, were one of Noct, Kartes, and Impera squad. So far, all the victims, Nemesis, your squad lacking reinforcements, lost everyone except you in the fall of the old— just like me. The fall of the old—
A sniper, the sole survivor, a mere the Impera squad member, Nathan, the one you're searching for. I let him live to get all sorts of information on you. I was so curious. We even got the same PTSD symptoms. After all these years, we still see images of our teammates before they— It's just, you used ridiculous fantasies one night. When I was overwhelmed with the unbearable, they were pleading with me. Pleading for vengeance against the— So, I carried on their will.
You really think this is what they'd want?
What else? Would they want me to be like you? Playing at what a noble and virtue. It's precisely because you and I are...
That's exactly what I wanted to say to you, too, Jesse. Aaron, Nathan, but you can't see any of that. You didn't target the higher-ups who misjudged the situation. The dangerous Grim Vulture. As a sniper of the ⴚ Defense Force, you have failed in your duty.
That suits me just fine. Since you made it here, let me reward you with a few things you don't know. Here. Noct, Cardin, Impura, and many other supplies. Did you know the reinforcements that were meant to back us up ended up deciding to retreat?
Copy. Save your strength, Envy. Jesse and Aaron, do you have them too? Or are they already?
I won't betray your trust. You still care about them? Or should I say... It looks like I haven't made enough of a threat to your life if you still have the time to worry about them.
Hit the core. No escape.
Off balance.
Why not leave their faces and unsolved mysteries?
All exits are now sealed.
Normally that's more suspenseful, right? In any case...
The wind and rain are picking up.
Extreme weather is perfect for sending you to your grave. No one will hear your screams and cries as you die.
Wide open.
By the time the rain stops, the only thing left will be your corpse. I wonder, do you remember the weather on the day the old capital fell? It wasn't heavy rain like now, but you made it to this part of the hollow in one go. Ah! Such determination deserves praise! Now, time for the final showdown with Ygritte. But really, foolish is the only way to put it. What sniper would ever confront their enemy head on?
Don't hesitate. No escape.
I've prepared a little gift for you. I have ensure a superior way of dusting and corrupting a high-ranking officer.
Wide open. You're in my sight.
It wasn't easy luring it here. You can play with it for a while. As for me, I'll watch you from above. For the moment. Then I'll put a bullet right through your heart.
Recalibrating. This bullet will reach its mark. Flip the switch. Just finishing the job. This is your requiem.
Loyalty.
Show no mercy.
The real failure as a sniper is the one who's been forced into a corner, like you!
The wind. It's shifting.
I won't fall for your distractions so easily. What?
I will surpass you with my own melody of victory. And let the wind be the opening notes.
Charon! No! Wake up! Charon! That's...
Just you? Where's your friend?
The proxy went to rescue the hostages. A sniper should always monitor the changes to their surroundings, factoring the environment into their tactics.
Didn't expect to be lectured by a youngster. When my view was blocked, I realized you'd used...
Your prediction and accuracy were spot on.
Are you trying to say that this is death? Your fantasy, your attitude, your very...
Yet you're emitting a much calmer ether energy.
My vision is faded.
Do you intend for me to kill you from the start?
Let me answer that question with a story. The first time my comrades were all dead, and the reinforcements the higher-ups promised before the mission. And I made my way through one battle line after another. The advanced troops for few people can still stand after such severe corruption and injury, but they told me they were beyond saving. And if your comrades entrusted you already know what happened afterward. I developed PTSD so intense. If the reinforcements had kept their word and provided support...
To say I don't would be a lie. But I think deep, given how quickly the hollow was spreading, and the ever-canceling the reinforcements, sending the advanced...
I couldn't. Even if the chance was menaced, I can't help but resent them. Nathan. I think I've said this before. We're very simple. You're still entangled in your obsession with your squad mates. If the version of you I want to kill is the complete one, I kill you, or you end me. Either way works.
Why?
Emptiness and death. No matter how many targets of my revenge I took down, nothing changed. Amy, you're different. You've gained unconditional trust from the proxy. You have the courage to fight. My belief has faltered. I finally remember. You're right. They would never want me to become this way. I talk about so be it. Take the hostage and go. I'm looking forward to how long you'll be able. It can still be played after taking a bullet.
This is my final melody to you. No matter how miserable you've become, I'll still remember you. Remember your hatred has long twisted into sin. But if not for you, I wouldn't have learned how to hate, or found the true targets of my hate. I used to know nothing. My teammates served as my teachers and taught me so much. And I think you taught me in the most...
Really? So that's good.
So you're the sniper from Liar Squad.
And you must be the one who's been searching for me. Nathan, the younger brother.
That's right. I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. When the reinforcements decided to retreat, I spoke out against it.
You don't need to feel regret or apologize. The outcome wasn't something you could have...
Thank you. I heard you've been... I hate to say this as a family member, but back...
I know. You don't need to say it. I've been drowned. Nathan,
Yes. After learning, regardless of how things unfolded. I found this while going through my brother's belongings.
With me and Belle? We're honored.
Go ahead. As for the commission fee...
Hey, hello? All right, it's a recording. This is a message from Liar Squad for our... Everyone ready? I'll count down. 3, 2, 1...
Congratulations on your 1000th day with Liar Squad!
Hey, you guys are totally out of sync. Captain, can we redo this? The anniversary gift has to be perfect.
That's our assault specialist, Acheron. She has a strong sense of aesthetics, prioritizing beauty in both combat and her daily life. She taught me a lot about me.
Oh, she won't care if we're a little off. Forget the re-record. Let's just get it done and order the cake.
That's our medic, ᴚᴜ. He's usually lazy and a bit of a smooth talker, but he's actually very capable.
You two, stop arguing during the recording.
And that sticks, our reliable artillery specialist. He's the oldest in the squad.
All right, let's all calm down. Wouldn't want to get on the captain's bad side.
That's our scout and engineer, ḻɪþi. He's a bit self-conscious because of how his younger brother excels.
Okay, thank you all for settling down before I completely lost my cool.
That's our captain, who took me in and taught me how to play the...
As you've heard, this record over these 1000 days... I hate to say it, but yeah, I win too.
Not just that fight. Ever since you often worry about not doing it.
Having you covering us from the...
Where did that come from? She's not... Sorry, I got carried, but I have to say one thing. I get how you feel. When your squad mates don't try to carry everything on your own.
As long as you fight with all your strength, there's no such thing as failing.
But don't let that weigh on you. Try to trust. I've struggled with that kind of thinking myself, but...
Exactly. Honestly, I'm some pleased. Don't try to bear everything. This is getting way too sentimental. Finally, we'd like to give you the song that's closest to us.
Proxy, you remember?
Of course.
Yes, crystal clear. As if I've returned to the exact moment of parting. So this is our last glance. This is the answer you wanted me to find. Thanks, guys. For everything. Proxies. No. Lies. Belle. I've troubled you two a lot these days with my personal affairs.
No worries. Honestly, my brother and I have been a bit lost recently. Meeting you, though, well, it feels like we...
Yeah, we've learned a lot from you, too. If nothing else, spending time with you really cheered us up.
Yeah. When I was trapped in self-doubt, unable to get out. And because of that... Please, hear me out. Maybe you've already noticed. As I mentioned before, Charon was my captain's codename. When I met both of you for the first time, I didn't want to tell you my codename. Captain Charon was an orphan like me, with no family to mourn her. I've been using her, but I understand now. If I want to keep moving forward...
You don't have to tell me right now.
Charon, at the harbor, Nathan spoke to you privately. Was he offering you a chance to return to the defense?
Yes. He said he still has a friend in the defense force who's currently forming a new squad.
So, what's your decision? Where will you go?
After everything that's happened, I think I do share the same goal as that friend of his and the new squad they're building.
Your new goal, is it to look...
Yes. My encounter with ⴡ has made me realize I'll uncover the real culprits behind the old capital's fall and make them pay for their crimes. If the ferryman who leads me to the truth demands a price, I have a gut feeling the masterminds will reveal themselves again soon. To protect the city by letting the will to protect guide my...
That's what I thought. If that's the case, then for now, we shouldn't learn your true code name.
Are you saying we're on opposite sides?
No. We might walk different paths, but those paths will lead us to the same destination. It's just that...
To be honest, after facing an enemy as ruthless as ⴡ we're reminded of our own powerlessness. Watching you fight back, we're nowhere near strong enough to protect you. And we're not strong enough to open up about our...
If this is your slightly selfish principle, I'll respect it. You were once my proxies, and I'll keep this memory locked. If, as you say, our destination is the same, then we should I hope we can become true comrades. I want your presence to forever remain in the melody of...
Yes, it's a promise.
Hello. I'm the sniper from the former Liar Squad of the ⴡ division.
Yeah, I heard about you from my superior. You're the one who dealt with this. Let me confirm a few details before taking you to...
I'm applying to join the Obsidian Division's Obel Squad. Trigger. I was Trigger of Light.
Adjusting for wind. Target low.
That'll teach ya! Fine. You're my fave, Nicole!
You're in my sights. Increase firepower. Ether vision activate.
My turn, my turn!
Sword in position.
That'll teach ya!
Coming down. Adjusting for wind. I'll pierce right through. Engaging it. Recalibrating. Sword in position. You're in my sight.
Time to sharpen my claws!
I'll pierce right through. This bullet will reach its mark. Support ready. Adjusting for wind.
My turn, my turn! That'll teach ya!
Recalibrating. You're cornered.
Gotta run! Get it! This is fast!
I'll take point. Target locked.
Okay. Look at that!
You're in my sights. Adjusting for wind.
Over here!
Show no mercy.
Fine. What's this? Miss me.
Quick shot.
You don't have what it takes.
Copy. Sniper's creed. One shot, one kill.
This is fast. Lucky you! You're next!
Drop the weapon!
Roger. Fine. In position. Standing by.
No restrictions! Fire it well! Enemy backup has arrived.
Roger. Eliminating target.
Taking in. Watch your surroundings. An opening.
I'm here. Wanna run? Get it!
Elite backup inbound.
Fine.
Taking the shot.
Okay. Behave now. Preparing takedown. I'm here.
Suppressor K-22. Maximum firepower. Don't get hit.
I am the Eye of Obel. I am the Eye of Obel.